Yo, yo, what's up, people? Hope you're having a good day or a good night, whatever time it is where you are, man. I hope you're having a good one. So, Casey Jones is here. Look at those brown eyes. Let's just get up all in Casey Jones's face real quick. Check out that do, that 1980s do. All right, you know what I mean? Business up front, but there's a party in the back. He's got the ripped up denim shirt on, the jean jacket right here. You know what I mean? If you went to high school with me, this would be a guest outfit, but this looks pretty cool, man. It's frayed right there in the sides. Cool, nice and nicely. But I don't think that's gonna like spread though. So, but be careful though. Don't pull these strings though, because you know how it is when you pull a string, the whole thing unravels. But here he is, man. Casey Jones. Check out the veins in those biceps. Look at that color we got right there. That natural skin looking colors we got right there. See a little. If I can get a little closer, check out those speckles in his skin. They try to make it look realistic. All right. Here is Casey Jones, man. There's everything else that he came with. We have more accessories going on right there, but let's get right to Casey Jones, man. He's got the gray wife beater underneath. His top short right there. Classic 1980s, 1990s look right here, man. Old school, man. So check out his head articulation, the neck articulation. Look where it's going. We're going down about that much. We're not going back much because of the mullet. The hair is back there. It's going to block it. But if you kind of raise his head up a little bit and push back, you get a tiny bit more motion, but don't expect to look up to the skies anytime soon because the mullet blocks it. Onto the shoulders. I do not feel a butterfly joint in there. There is no butterfly joint. Take a peek right there. Oh, wait. Is there a butterfly joint? There is. So why is it so stiff? I don't understand. It looks like a butterfly. Let's look in there. Yeah, it's there, but it doesn't, I don't know. It's not moving though. That's interesting. It's moving a tiny little bit, but yeah, don't rely on that for any extra bit of articulation. All right, so the shoulders, all right, they're going up about that high. Looks pretty good. Got the YMCA pose going on. We're going down all the way, full circle. The bicep swivel is there. Check out the ripped triceps. All right, double jointed with the elbows. Of course, he has to be for all those combat moves he's got going on there with the baseball bats and such. So check that out. We're going all the way that far. All right, the wrist, standard Mezco stuff right here with the wrist pegs and everything. You guys know what to expect with that. A little bit of detail in the glove. Check it out. Got some little holes in there. It's kind of crinkled and wrinkled up. You know, it looks like a glove that's been used. Okay, moving down the line. Take a good look at that jacket, that jean jacket. These are sewn on there. These buttons are sewn on there, so they're not functional, but take note of everything around the jacket. All right, let's get closer so you guys can see the textures, the colors, all those good things, man. Mezco, they put so much detail into their figures. You really got to get close up to see what's going on there. We have let's check out the skin real quick. My man is ripped. Oh yeah, he's got a 24 pack. He's ripped up, and you can see the ab joint right there for the crunch. All right, speaking of crunch, let's raise these arms up and see how far he can go. All right, let's bend that bad boy forward. So we got crunch here and crunch there. So if you only do the top, you're only going to get about that much. But if you incorporate the mid crunch also, you're going to go that far. Okay, that's not too bad at all. Going backwards, you always get more going back. So let's go all the way back. There you go. So just be careful because his little belly is going to show. His little belly is going to show right there. So, all right, so cool. Now, arms down, let's check out the waist rotation. We're going that much so you can see like that. So you can kind of push it. So you get the top part that's spinning. Remember the separation right there, right? You got the top part that's spinning and the bottom part that's also going to spin for you to get a good range of motion on Casey. See that? Relative to his feet position. See how that looks? All right, so that's not bad at all, actually. Cool. And we're going to move on down to check out these jogger pants right here, man. Functional, that's not a functional drawstring, although it feels like it goes all the way around, but it really doesn't though. Be careful I'm not going to untie that because you're going to need like 2 sets of tweezers to tie that back together. While we're checking out all of his goods and services, let's look at his back. Back is nice and ripped up. We got that same flesh color all the way down with the little speckles all the way in it. The knees, what are the knees doing in the legs? Okay, so the legs are going to go up about, let's see how far we can push it, about that high on Casey. So you're going to be able to kick people in the chest with no problem, but you're not kicking to the face anytime soon. But the boot to the chest, that's going to work just fine. All right. Double jointed with the legs in these old school jogging pants right here. And check out the shoes, bro. What are those? Let's get the camera. Let's zoom in on those bad boys, man. We got all the gray tones. They look nice and worn and weathered, right? He's been wearing these, kicking lots of butt in these boots right here, man. The bottom tread, you know, you got to check out everything, man, because Mez, man, they always put lots of details everywhere, so you got to be careful. These feel like stretchy cotton. This does not feel like denim. Well, it kind of does feel like denim a little bit. And this is also like a cotton style material. Okay. All right. So that's it for the Casey Jones basics. All right. Bottom of the shoes. Oh, the ankles. What they doing? Well, you got high tops here, so you guys already know what to expect. You're not going to get much ankle articulation with high top shoes. Same thing with boots. You're not going to get much, but I'll show you what we got here. Tiny little bit there. Full swivels there. As far as a rock, not much. But you already knew that because he's rocking the high tops, okay? So we're going to put Casey Jones down and we're going to get the masks. Look at that mask head. I like that. This looks so good. I can't wait to pose him with Jason and do some funny stuff, right? So there's the one mask. We got a little bit of a battle damage in that mask. Get that light on there. See that? Let's get closer. Closer. That's about it. All right. Put that one back. And we have this next mask. Check that out. Looks like he had a little fight with Wolverine or somebody, man. That looks good, though. The details are crazy. This looks really good in person. All right. Check this out here. Looks like a pad of some sort. Check that out. Man, the details. Whew. This thing is crazy. Like, look at this. I'm going to be quiet and let you guys enjoy the details, the weathering. Right, all that battle damage looks good. All right, put that back. We have our first little, there it is, our hockey stick. Check that out. Nice colors on that. The wraps are really everything's sculpted in, but the details are very nice. Okay, how close can we get so you guys can see those details in that? Okay, next up, the other one. Check that out. Nice details, nice paint, nice black wash, nice weathering, whatever you prefer to call it. Looks good to me. Okay, put that up. We have a nice little assortment of hands here. Let's crack these hands open real quick. There we are. All right. Check out this pad right here. Let's get all up close and personal with it. Details, color, battle damage, all of that. Looks good. We have another. One of the hands. Details, battle damage, all of that. Looks really good. There's the other one. Brown this time, camera focus. We got some open hands. We have some open hands with sort of like some sort of gesture. We got our holding hands. Gripping style hands and a pointing finger. All right. And if you already didn't notice this, but he comes with his fists, but I'm quite sure you've already noticed that. Okay, KK. All right. Let's get Casey Jones up out the way and look at his last tray of accessories. We're going to get all up close and personal with that bad boy too. I mean, with these bad boys too. We got our patented Mezco stand. We have our little accessories slash drug baggie, depending on what you're into. That right there. We got our logo stand right there. Casey Jones looks good. And more weapons. Of course, you got to have weapons with Case. Why would you not? Let's crack these open and see what we got. All right, cool. All right, one at a time. Let's take a look at these, man, because I know people are excited to see what the weapons look like, what the details look like. It's slightly bowed too. Look at that. So that's cool. It's going to be good for some 100% USDA grade A spanking. The black wash looks good. The details and the carvings all look good. Here's a little bat. Now, is this the same bat that came with the PCC? I don't think so. PSCC. Pink Skulls Chaos Club. All right. Either way, this bat looks good, though. It's got dents and bents and bangs and dangs and it rings and dings. My man's been cracking some skulls with that bat right there. And look at this bat. It's actually broken. Look at that. He broke that bat off in somebody's you-know-what. But the black wash looks good. The details look good. Feels not really flexible. Oh, it is bendy. Be careful though, because you can snap this stuff easily with your giant sausage fingers. So just be careful. Look at all the details, the scratches, all that battle damage in there. Look at that. Okay, cool. And last but not least, the golf club. Look at that. Looks good. That's why I can bend really easily. Yeah, nice and flexible. But again, you don't want to manhandle anything that we get from Mezco though, because you could break it. All right, so let's see how tall he is compared to other 1/12 scale figures. Slide to the side with a soldier's ride. Here is our, our standard 1/12 scale Marvel Legends Spider-Man. And my viewing angle is a little unorthodox from everybody else that does reviews, but who cares? I don't. There's your height difference there. When you line up the feet, do it one more time. When you line up the feet, there's your height difference. So Casey Jones fits in quite nicely with your other 1/12 scale figures. So that's a Marvel Legend. This is a, just dropped the sword out of this guy, Mafex Deadpool. All right, let's fix him up real quick. Mafex Deadpool. All right, put him down. 1, 2, 3. There's your height difference. Mafex Deadpool. So he's on par. He's on par with all your 1/12 scale figures. Okay. So people, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was informational. There's a lot of good stuff here with Casey Jones, man. I like the look. I like the little mug he's got going on there. Not bad at all, man. This was definitely a good hit, man. The articulation, the double jointed elbows, man, this is going to be good for a lot of different dynamic poses. So people, once again, man, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully this answered some questions, gave you guys a nice little close-up. Either way, see ya.